Hello, Mugcord. It's May 1st. It's like 2 a.m. on May 1st. So I don't know why I'm recording this now instead of waiting till morning like a normal person. But it's nothing to worry about because it's time for the Wolfie unboxing. We don't have like a crazy amount this time, just the manga in this box here. There's a few games, but otherwise it's a very, very simple month. So hopefully a short video and I don't yap too much, but we're gonna hop into it because like I said, it's pretty late. So I'm not like tired, I just shouldn't be yelling too much. But we crack into the box with I Want to Do Bad Things With You Volume 5. I've said it before, I think every time I pull the series pretty much, but this one's coming out pretty fast. I feel like I think like every other month I'm getting a new copy of this. So I don't know what the Japanese release is looking like at the moment, but I think we'll catch up pretty soon. Actually, I think this manga's done. I don't know how many volumes there are exactly, but I think the manga's finished actually. So we're getting there pretty quickly. Speaking of catching up with the Japanese release though, Gal Gamer, I Want a Gal Gamer to Praise Me Volume 4. So this is finally caught up to where I was reading it on the digital release. The last chapter in this manga, or this volume, is actually not even on digital release yet. So as soon as I picked it up, I cracked it open, read that one chapter. But otherwise, I'm caught up on both what I currently have and just in general we are caught up on the physical releases in terms of what has been translated digitally. So everything else from here on out is blind to me, but I'm excited to see what comes next. I actually don't know again what the Japanese release looks like in terms of how much there actually is out at the moment. I just know what I've read. Next we have technically a new series, technically not. Kaiju number 8 B-side volume 1. There is a part of me that's like unsure fully if I want to keep collecting kaiju. I don't know how long it's gonna last at this point, but I am fairly certain I wanted this, so I picked it up anyway. It's only 2 volumes and it's about a character I quite like from the series, so yeah, why not? I'll pick it up. But if I one day just stop opening kaiju on these videos, you'll know why. But I don't know if it'll happen or not. We'll see. Next we have another Shonen Jump, which I am more inclined to continue collecting. Akane Banashi Volume 11. I say that, but I actually haven't read a whole lot of this. I just know it's my vibe, so I'm like fairly certain I will stick with it. But I should really actually read more of what Akane has to offer, because I like the art style and I like the premise, so I'm sure I would enjoy it. Speaking of things I enjoy, and on the topic of catching up to the Japanese releases, in fact, it's finally happened. A big one for my collection, and just I think the manga rom-com side of things in general. Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie Volume 20 has finally released in the West here. This is the final volume. It's over. It's gone. Keiko Maki can move on to new things. I think they already have actually. I think there is a new manga coming out from Keiko, like really soon, if not already publishing. But anyway, Shikimori's finally finished. I cannot wait to finish reading this. I haven't cracked it open yet, but it's one of those series that means a lot to me. So I'm excited to see how it's all come together in the end. I know a lot of mugs and some other people are not big fans of the series, but I love it. It's very close to me. Speaking of series that are very close to me, and this one is close to many more mugs than Shikimori is. Bocchi the Rock, Kikari Hiroi's Heavy Drinking Diary. So this is the spin-off. It's not written by Hamaziaki, the author of Bocchi the Rock. It's Kumicho who is writing this one, but it is inspired by, or I think just proofwritten, whatever, by Hamazi. But I'm excited to crack into this one. I've seen people post the digital panels from this, mostly Miss Karen Fire Sister B. Thank you, thank you for your service. But who doesn't love Kikuri? Who doesn't? So I'm excited to see what hijinks she goes up to in there. Probably drinking, if I had to guess. If I had to bet money on it. All right, next we have My Dress Up Darling Volume 13. Once again, inching closer and closer to that final volume. I believe Dress Up Darling is 15 or 16 volumes, so we're getting there very soon. But we got her looking nice on this cover. I think this was the cover that like got posted when they were saying that Dress Up Darling was ending, and everyone was confused because it was like the wrong volume cover. And people who didn't know Dress Up Darling were just thinking this was the final one. But either way, it's fine. She looks great here. And another series that's very, very dear to me. It's definitely one of my like top 10 manga. So yeah, it's a shame to see it coming to a close, but I will be there either way. Next season of the anime airs in like 2 months now, so I'm excited. Last manga though, we got through a whole Wolfie manga unboxing haul without actually breaking the manga chain and just opening up a random light novel. Because we have I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day Volume 2. If you watched the last Wolfie manga unboxing, Volume 1 was in that, so pretty back to back here. This once again just got serialized for an anime adaptation, so we'll see that coming together soon enough. You're welcome, by the way. Me buying this manga is the reason we're getting that. So I've officially just funded that entire production on my own. Yuri, that's all I know about it. I haven't actually opened it yet, just Yuri, but absolutely, we're ready. That's everything. That's all the manga anyway, so I'm not too high energy. It is late, but like there's all the manga. My Oshi graduated today. that's why. That's my excuse. Sorry, I was trying to think of an excuse while like moving into the next piece there, and they came late. But there's everything. That's on the manga. You can the Shikimori is kind of covered by my blanket there. But we move. I think May. This like next Wolfie manga unboxing is gonna be very small. Looking at the current list of things I have to buy, unless I just randomly go out and purchase a bunch of other items. But in terms of like what I have scheduled to buy, not much. However, we're not done here yet, as there is video games to be looked at. So we'll start with the Switch, move on to the PlayStation, and we can call it good. First on the Switch, we have Balatro Special Edition. Some of you might have seen, if you're in the game collecting scene, that the Switch edition of Balatro went on like a fire sale for like $10 on Amazon and Best Buy. So that's where this came from. I was actually worried I wasn't going to get my copy because Amazon messaged me and was like, hey, we don't have a copy. We're going to try to send it to you by this date. If we don't, sorry. And then it came in like 2 days later, so it was actually not a big deal. But we got Balatro. I can get addicted to it for a third time. Actually, the PlayStation Plus like monthly games got announced today, and Balatro is one of them, so I can get addicted for a fourth time. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I love gambling. Speaking of addictions, though, I haven't exactly fallen into this one yet, but I know damn well I will as soon as I pop it in. The 100 Line Last Defense Academy, the newest work from Uchikoshi and Kodaka of Danganronpa Zero Escape fame. This game's gonna ruin me. As soon as I start playing this, I'm never going to stop thinking about it, I don't think. I'm putting it off for now until I have I have some free time to just sit down and do nothing else but play this game. I played the demo, so I don't know what to expect. I played the demo, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't tell me anything. Kodak was on Twitter and was like, the demo was like 1% of the game, so I don't know what to expect from this thing. I'm just assuming it's gonna ruin me. But 100 Line Last Events Academy. I can't believe that game exists. I can't believe it's real. Anyway, next we have, I'll just do these two together because they kind of fit as a pair. The Grease, and Neva physical releases have finally come, both through Devolver. Beautiful games. That's mostly the reason I wanted to own these physical prints, even though Grease is like $5 normally. Neva is still a closer to full price game, but you still do pay more for the physical prints, but I don't really care. These box arts are beautiful, and the spines are also really nice, for the record. But I love the style of these games. The soundtracks especially are stunning, and I wanted to own them, so I had to pick them up as soon as they announced that they were getting the physical prints together. And that's everything. That's we got all our games here. But it's been a month. It's been a pretty fun month, especially for anyone like me in the VTuber scene. So the only thing getting me through is gambling, and yeah, that's about it. Just gambling. Thank you, Blatro. But I hope you're all having a good day, night, evening, whenever you might be watching this. And remember, the worst is behind us. It is a brand new month. We can stop thinking about the past. Yeah. All right. Everyone have a great night. Bye-bye.